As a woman in this world, your only goal should be to be a stay-at-home wife, a homemaker, and a mother. At least that's what we talked about in our episode of Drop the Stones, and we're talking about trad wives and this craze that's going around on TikTok and other platforms of the traditional lifestyle of the at-home mother, doting on her husband and providing for his every whim and fancy, and taking care of the kids and making sure they're all prim and proper and ready to go so the husband doesn't have to see any nefarious behavior, and that they're all just perfect in their perfect little lifestyle. And if you ever watch closely, you can see the life has been slowly drained from the eyes of these women as they've bought into this misogynistic lifestyle and practice that's been put on by the patriarchy. And that's simply what it is. But what it does to these women, and we've seen examples in our life with people we know and women we know in their marriages that have lost a zest in life that is brought by having dreams, having goals, having purpose outside of your children and your husband. Because quite frankly, as we've seen with a couple of women that are our age, their kids are growing up, getting out of the house, leaving the nest, and there's nothing left except for the husband. And hopefully grandchildren are on their way soon so they can interfere in that life, in that couple's relationship, and tell them what they're doing wrong all day long. But if they don't have the grandchildren, they're just stuck at home with no means of providing for themselves or no means to go out and explore the world, because that's not what a woman's supposed to do. And it eliminates so much potential and possibility in the world that we can have when you have women being subjugated like this and taken away any of their choices or rights or dreams that they may have. I mean, I couldn't imagine a life where I didn't have a chance to pursue something that I wanted to. Any endeavor that I wanted to get on, I could. But I remember talking with Candy when we were trying to do this in our early marriage, and it just did not work for us at all. It completely went against the roles we were used to. We were pretending more times than not to fit into a role that we were told that we needed to fit into. And she's a woman that has lots of dreams, lots of aspirations. She's an idea type of person that wants to go out and explore and try different things. But in the trad life, that was looked at as bad because you don't need to be doing that. Your concentration needs to be at home. Explore different ways to entertain your children and educate them. Explore different ways to cook meals and recipes you can have to spicing things up in the belly of your husband. And it's a depressing and rugged life to live. And the women I see doing it, generally on these apps that are trying to promote it and say it's the best thing ever, are young. And not to take anything, but that there's a lot of ignorance in youth. There's a lot of life not yet lived. That when I've seen women that have come out of it in their late 30s, 40s, with all the regrets of not having to explore their dreams, their passions, and trying to pick it up late in life. And some of them have it with a great vigor, and it's like drinking from the fire hose. But some of them just lost it all and can't handle it. It's just tragic to see that we want to subjugate people and make them dependent. It's a sick lifestyle because it's more of a daddy-daughter relationship than a husband and wife, that daddy has to provide allowances and graces and everything else to his little girl at home, who is his wife also. It's sick and demented, and it takes away from the humanity of another person, their goals and dreams and everything else. And I'm talking about the ones that are really religious focused, because there's definitely people out the world that choose this, and it's best for them, it's what suits them, and that's, albeit, live that lifestyle to your fullest, if that's what you truly want to do, and it's agreed upon by both of you. And if that truly was your dream, there are some people out there that have that, and that's fine. But there are a lot of people that are forcing themselves to make that their dream, and that's sad, because they can't actualize what they really want to be, and they can't be the person that they really want to be.